The 3080 GPU is the best GPU I have ever used. Let me explain. Now, to be fair, this is the best because I haven't gotten anything else. And you may also be budget conscious like me, not willing to drop an extreme amount of money required on a higher end card. I'm here to answer the question, is the 3080 still good in 2025? So let's talk about the RTX 3080. It was a powerhouse when it came out, but with all these new cards out, you might be asking, how good is a 3080 now? Well, I use one every single day in my personal rig, and here's my verdict. Still pretty good. Video over? No, not yet. It runs all the games I want at the highest settings I want, and I can edit videos fast and flawlessly. Today, I'm gonna give you exactly what you should expect from this card in 2025. I'm the Don, and tech's my business. I bought and was able to use the 1080 Ti from Asus since 2016 or so, and have used it up until about maybe a year and a half ago when I got the 3080. It's my daily driver in my system. And as I said, it's not just a spec sheet that I'm reading, it's the graphics cards powering my daily grind, my gaming sessions, and my content creation. So it's not just on the specs, it's what it actually does for somebody like me. When it comes to gaming, this card is still a champ. It plays everything that I want it to play, be it Hitman, World of Warcraft, Cyberpunk, anything like that. I've got a 1440p or 2K monitor, technically, it's an ultra wide, and I'm able to run it at 100 frames per second because that's the refresh rate on my monitor, and it runs everything flawlessly. But when I'm not gaming, I'm doing a lot of video editing and a lot of stuff with that. I'm working on 4K footage, getting into some 8K footage, and also working with Adobe Premiere, trying to dabble into CapCut and DaVinci Resolve a little bit. Scrubbing through the timelines and applying effects, rendering the final projects, the 3080 tackles all of it perfectly fine. I have no major hangups, no frustrating delays, and it's able to power through just perfectly. Every video you've been seeing lately from my channel has all been from that 3080. Sometimes in here the 2080 Ti, but we're not talking about this right now. The 3080 was a top tier card for a reason. Its raw computing power combined with its 10 gigs of GDDR6 RAM, it was substantial. But the VRAM is especially key for handling high-resolution textures and complex scenes in modern titles. It helps the card avoid being bogged down, where the cards that have less VRAM might struggle even today, because you can still buy cards with 8 gigs of VRAM for some reason. NVIDIA's DLSS technology is a game changer for the longevity. When a new game came out that is demanding, the DLSS allows it to maintain excellent frame rates without sacrificing much visual quality. And for ray tracing, while it's not always maxed out with the newest titles, the 3080 still is able to deliver that technical aspect of the games, and it allows it to push the visuals even further. And NVIDIA continues to release optimized drivers for these games, so it's not even anywhere near to a dead card. It's still actively being supported and refined, ensuring that I get the most out of new game releases. So you might be wondering, who is it good for in 2025? If you already own a 3080, you're in a great spot. You likely don't even need to feel pressured to upgrade unless you're chasing extremely high refresh rates in 4K on every single new title, or have highly specialized professional workloads. For someone building a new PC on a tighter budget, if you can get a 3080 that hasn't been mined, that's going to be an excellent card for you to continue to use. And you should be able to find them at a much more reasonable cost than the current gen equivalents. As a technical professional who's looking to always have something that can allow it to run as fast as possible and as good as possible and as long as possible, the 3080 is a card that I don't plan on upgrading anytime in the near future. I couldn't necessarily see a benefit for what I'm currently using, because if I'm already able to render and edit a 4K 10-minute video in less than 10 minutes itself on the rendering side, I don't need it to be any faster. I use those 10 minutes to get up and walk around, stretch my legs, get some water. The card holds up extremely well, but I myself, I like my things to last for as long as I want them to last. And my Asus RTX 3080 has been exactly that. So coming from a 1080 Ti to a 3080 in 2025, I gotta say, it's fantastic for me. From my experience and looking at its capabilities, it's a card that genuinely keeps my PC relevant. It delivers high quality experiences for both gaming and my serious content creation, and it gives me the staying power of knowing I don't have to upgrade anytime soon. If this deep dive of sorts helped you out, or if you're looking for a card yourself, please feel free to like this video, subscribe to the Don Tech for more expert PC insights and reviews, if you could say, and drop your own 3080 experiences in the comments down below, or what you get out of your own 5090. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, the Don's got your back.